Coping skills for kids, managing feelings and emotions. Hi friends, do you ever experience big emotions that are difficult to control? Do you ever feel angry, sad, anxious, worried, frustrated, or depressed? Or any combination of these stressful emotions? Today you will learn how to manage big emotions in 3 simple steps. First, notice and identify your feelings. Second, think about coping skills you can use to feel better. Third, take action by practicing one or more coping skills. Being a kid is fun, but sometimes there are stressful things that cause your emotions to run wild. We call these stressful things triggers. Some triggers might include when you lose at a game or an activity, when something embarrassing or unexpected happens to you in front of your friends, when you want to go out to play but you have to stay in and do your course, or even when you're hungry or tired. What are some of the things that trigger your big emotions? The first step to managing big emotion is to notice and identify the emotions you're feeling. Sometimes taking a moment to stop and think about how are you feeling is enough to identify your emotions. Other times you might have a hard time knowing what you are feeling. If you are having a trouble identifying your emotions, you can use visual tools such as a feelings chart, feelings wheel, or feelings thermometer to help you understand the emotion you're feeling. It can be helpful to ask yourself 3 important questions. What am I thinking? Maybe you're thinking about how you're going to fail your big test tomorrow, or about how much you hate doing your chores. Your negative thoughts often cause negative emotions. So noticing your thoughts can be your first step to managing your emotions. What do I feel in my body? Do I feel your face getting hot, your heartbeat faster, or butterflies in your stomach? If you notice and feelings and sensations in your body, this can be helpful signal that you need to do something to calm down. How do I act when I feel this way? Am I arguing and yelling? Am I shutting down and refusing to talk? Am I avoiding an important task? Your actions can be another key signal letting you know that your emotions are rising and it's time to use a coping skills. After identifying and naming your emotions, next you want to think of coping skills you can use to feel better. It can be helpful to break down coping skills into 4 different categories. Relaxation skills. These are things you can do to relax your brain and body. Distraction skills. These are things you can do to get your mind off your stressful emotion. The key to distractions skill is to not just escape the stressful situation, but instead to take some time to get your mind off the big emotion and return feeling calm and under control. Third, movement skill. These are things you can do to move your body to physically release the stressful emotions. Fourth, thinking skills. These can be encouraging statements you say to yourself or questions you ask yourself to challenge your negative thoughts. If you use a feeling thermometer to help you identify how you're feeling, this can help you select the best coping skills to manage your emotions. For example, if you're feeling sad or disappointed, you might use different coping skills than if you're feeling frustrated or angry. If you are sad, you might do something to lift your mood up. But if you're angry, you might do something to calm yourself down. Sometimes you can use the same coping skills to manage different emotions. For example, you might be feeling nervous for a test. So you take some deep breath to calm down. Or you might be feeling angry that you don't get to play the game you want at recess. And you might also take some deep breaths to calm down. If you are having trouble thinking of coping skills, ask an adult for help. Third, the final step to manage your big emotion is to take action by practicing one or more coping skills. Be prepared to practice different coping skills for different situations. Imagine having a skill invisible to belt of coping skills. If you were building a house and you needed a screwdriver, you wouldn't want to get stuck with only a hammer. This is why we need different tools for different situations. It can take a lot of courage to take action. But the more you practice, the easier it will get. If one coping skill does not work, then move on to the next until you find the right combination of coping skills to help you feel better. It's important to remember that all feelings are okay. It's what you do with them that matters. It's important to remember that next time you feel stressful emotion, big or small, remember, first, identify your feelings. Second, think about coping skills you can use to feel better. Third, take action by practicing one or more coping skills. And remember, the more you practice, the easier it will get. And if you found this video useful, then don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you.